She had to transfer him, so I said I wanted him back.
Suzanne Myers says there's a special bond between an owner and her horse. In nearby Port Matilda, Myers, who doubles as an animal diagnostics researcher at Penn State, owns a stable where she and her staff train both wild and tamed horses. Her training method is one of consistency and repetition. Stable manager Lauren Sarnowski has worked with Myers for just 1 year, but she has quickly adopted many of her boss's training techniques.
The way that we train horses, really, we have a kind of unique training. We do a lot of body language, training with the horses. Big relationship part is important here.
Compared with other horses, Mustangs are in need of the most training and taming. According to the Mustang Heritage Foundation, over 32,000 Mustangs are located in holding facilities awaiting their next and sometimes final move. Myers says when first getting a horse, it's important to let the Mustang know it's not on death row.
First thing we need to do is pretty much let it know that, it's not on the menu, so to speak.
Here at Myers Stables, they train over 20 horses, just like Jazz over here. They enter them into competitions, hoping to someday find them in permanent homes after being properly trained. When Myers and her extended family head to competitions, they often return home with more than just trophies. Sarnowski and fellow employee Rhiannon Schneider, along with Myers' daughter Brooke, all adopted Mustangs after a recent contest in Tennessee. The Bureau of Land Management has imposed further restrictions on the amount of land wild horses can inhabit. Regulations have been put in place to protect the horses and environment. These additional government strategies for limiting horses in approximated land spaces has drawn even more criticism from a number of equestrian groups. These groups also argue that horses are targeted because, unlike cattle, their existence is not supported by the meat industry. While Myers is concerned, it is her pure love for horses that drives her work.
To me, being around the horses is just being around family members. People like to take the dogs for a walk. I love to trail ride. And then, it's amazing what you can do on a horse.
In fact, Myers hopes her passion continues in a future generation. Her 9-year-old daughter already helps out in the stables, and she loaned the 22-year-old Sarnowski over $200 to bring home her winning Mustang. Reporting in Center County, I'm Eric Reed.